What if everything you thought you knew about Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's picture-perfect marriage was only the surface of a far deeper, far more complicated story? Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban used to be thought of as one of Hollywood's most stable power couples. Their breakup has caused a lot of news coverage, rumors, and strong public interest. Tabloids and social media are full of words and phrases like secret affair, betrayal, and scandalous new woman. This has made a lot of people wonder what really happened to end their almost 20-year marriage. But the truth is much more complicated than rumors say, as it is with most famous breakups. I'll talk about what is officially known, what credible sources have reported, and what is still pure speculation about Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's divorce, being careful not to come to any false or damaging conclusions. Neil Urban and Nicole Kidman met for the first time at the G'day USA event in Los Angeles in 2005. The link was made right away. Later, Kidman said that Urban swept her off her feet with a simple gift, a bouquet of gardenias. They then had long talks, and Urban gave her the emotional support she had been looking for after a hard few years after her divorce from Tom Cruise. In June 2006, they got married in Sydney in a beautiful wedding with candles. At first glance, they seemed to have a lot in common. She was the beautiful Oscar-winning actress with a quiet, introspective side, and he was the charismatic country music star with a sensitive side and a history of personal problems. Together, they seemed to keep each other in check. Cracks were slowly appearing behind the scenes, though. Nicole Kidman officially filed for divorce in Davidson County Circuit Court in Nashville on September 30th, 2025. This was the first clear sign that things between them had changed for the worse. In the paperwork, she used the broad, legally safe term, irreconcilable differences, which is often used in celebrity divorces. They turned in both a marital dissolution agreement and a parenting plan for their two girls at the same time. These papers showed how the couple had chosen to handle their split in a structured, civil way that put the security of their children first. As part of the deal, joint custody, Nicole as the primary residential parent, a detailed schedule for physical and emotional duties clauses that say neither parent can say bad things about the other. Most importantly, neither person asked for spouse support, and all assets would stay in the names of each person, so there was no sign of a financial dispute. Urban signed his part on August 29, 2025, and Kidman signed on September 6, 2025. This shows that, even though fans were shocked, the breakup had been going on behind closed doors for weeks, if not months. People close to Kidman and Urban say that their breakup was caused by a slow, emotional drift, which is different from some famous splits that are marked by sudden scandals or explosive revelations. Because of their jobs, they had to travel a lot, keep busy schedules, and be apart for long periods of time. Kidman often shot in Europe or Australia for months at a time, while Urban had to travel a lot in the United States for his job. At first, being apart wasn't too bad. They would meet in the middle, fly to each other's sets, and plan breaks to catch up. But as the years went by, the stress grew. Reporters who spoke to reliable sources said that by early 2025, the couple was living largely separate lives. People around them could tell they were having trouble staying on the same page, even though neither of them said so in public. Someone else said that Kidman was desperately trying to save the marriage, even though the mental gap was getting bigger. It made things worse in a marriage that was already in trouble. There have been rumors of betrayal, a new woman, and tabloid speculation. When tabloids heard about the split, they quickly came up with the idea of a scandalous affair. Some rumors went around that Urban might have started dating a younger woman, possibly someone in his singing group. Some news sources said that Kidman felt betrayed and blindsided by what Urban was said to have done. These kinds of claims can't be checked by anyone else, so they should be taken as guesses. It is clear that the split hurt Kidman deeply, as many people who know her say. People saying things like, she didn't want the marriage to end and she felt deeply hurt, suggests that she is still having a hard time dealing with the loss. It's still not clear if that hurt came from emotional distance, unmet wants, or something more personal. After the filing, both Kidman and Urban decided to keep quiet for the most part. They didn't talk about the breakup in a formal conversation, and their reps wouldn't say anything. But Kidman did say something revealing in a separate conversation. She thought about her life and said, I've lived through a lot, seen a lot, and experienced a lot. Many saw this as an indirect admission that she was having personal problems behind her calm public image. Urban also didn't say anything in public. His acts, on the other hand, seemed to show that he had changed inside. He put everything he had into music tours, projects, and working with other artists. People who saw him perform said that he had said vague things about big changes coming and finding my footing again before the divorce became public. There are several reasons why the idea that a scandalous affair ended their marriage is still around. It's the usual tabloid story: pretty actress, rock star husband, and alleged younger woman. The couple's long silence makes it hard to know what's going on, which leads to gossip. A lot of news stories used emotional words like betrayal and questionable choices, even though they didn't have any real proof. It's in our nature to look for dramatic reasons for sad ends. When you add together what the government has said and what reliable sources have said, the picture becomes clearer. There is no solid proof of a scandalous affair. Due to their busy work schedules, the couple had to face years of physical separation. Emotional drift and different goals were very important. Kidman's pain seems to come from loss and heartbreak, not from being betrayed in public. A calm, respectful legal separation was chosen by both sides instead of a fight. In the end, the breakup seems to show something that everyone goes through: the painful realization that love, even deep love, isn't always enough to keep a marriage going through years of stress, change, and unmet emotional needs. This much is certain: they used to love each other. They worked hard for a long time. Their lives became so different that they could not be fixed. Both of them seem to be dealing with the fallout with respect, privacy, and care for their girls. Even though headlines may still be full of stories about a scandalous affair, most of the evidence points to the fact that their marriage did not end suddenly. Instead, it ended in a way that was heartbreaking, gradual, and deeply human. If you're enjoying this deep dive and want more stories just like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Your support helps us bring you the real truth behind Hollywood's biggest headlines.